Hi, today I'm going to do a VR to hashtag tarot habits. I have seen this done by 3 girls, 1 deck. These are all questions about my tarot routine, my tarot habits. So let's get started. First question, what is your regular tarot routine? I don't really have one. I want to get in the habit of pulling maybe a card a day or at least doing more readings on a regular basis. I do have my Book of Shadows that I really enjoy working in, and this Book of Shadows is like everything. This is tarot readings, this is notes on books. I'm still reading, it's right there in the corner. Yeah, you can see it. It's Radical Tarot, and I want to read that. I want to write notes on it. So I want to get a regular tarot routine. I don't have one. It's super sporadic. Right now, I just pull cards whenever I feel like I have a question that I want answered, and I just write down short interpretations in here, like this. Question number 2. Do you do readings for any particular occasions or observances? Yes, I guess I do a reading whenever I really feel like it, especially when I feel something is going on. Sometimes I'll do full moon and new moon readings, but I really want to get into the habit of doing that more. Funny thing is that I'm actually working on a Patreon, which is probably out by the time you're watching this. But in the Patreon, I make a monthly tarot zine in which I'll have spreads specifically for that full moon, for that new moon, and for the start of the astrological season of that month. And then also a monthly theme with a tarot spread along with that, plus some more stuff is in there. So that is gonna help me a lot with a more regular practice, first of all, but also to include more of the astrological themes and more of the moon themes and moon cycles in my practice, which is a goal of mine that I really wanted to have for a long time. But I just never really had anything that could help me with that, so I created it, and you can have it as well. Sometimes I do week ahead readings. I did a year ahead reading for 2024. I did a whole video on that. Question number 3, how do you shuffle? I do 2 types of shuffle. Usually I start with a riffle shuffle to really get them all shuffled really well, I guess. And then I do an overhand shuffle because that is when a card will jump out or sticks to my fingers that I will grab for my reading. Question number 4, do you have rules about what kinds of questions you ask or answer? Yes, I do. I do not do third-party readings. I only do them in the context of what am I allowed to know, what is my client allowed to know to be better and to know better in her relationship or in their relationship. I also don't do yes or no questions. Both third-party readings and yes or no questions, I just don't really find them ethical or helpful. I feel like tarot really was designed to explore the gray area of life. So that is what I say that I do in my readings, because I do that in my readings. We explore the gray area, and I think it's much more helpful than just simple yes or no answers. Question number 5, spreads, yes or no? Question number 5, spreads or no? All the way yes. I do readings with and without spreads, but I really love spreads. It's actually the way that I teach tarot in my workshop that I have, because I just think that they're so helpful. I love the structure that a tarot spread gives. I do them all the time for myself. I use a tarot spread for my year ahead reading, and I found that really helpful, especially because it like gives a theme and gives a road, I guess, like what to do a tarot reading on. Question number 6, reversals or no? That depends on the type of reading, but also on the deck that I'm using. I don't do, sorry, my puppy is playing right here. You can not really see her. Hey! Here's the butt of my other dog. Anyway, with some decks I'll use reversals, not with all of them. And for some readings I don't really feel like I need them, but whenever I do use them, it's because I need to know more of what is hidden, ow! She just fucking bit me almost in my crotch. Girl, are you okay? She has eaten this thing up. I'm protecting myself now. Anyway, I use reversals when I feel like I want to know more of the shadow part, shadow aspect, that type of thing. because that is sort of how I read reversals. I do reset them after every reading. So after I've done a reading with reversals, I'll go through the deck, flip through it, and put all the cards upright again. And the last question, number 7, multiple decks or no? I'll use an Oracle and a Tarot deck, but I don't usually use 2 Oracle decks or 2 Tarot decks. I don't know, I just want to pick one of either and then do a reading with that. The people want to see you! Woo. So, if you liked hearing my answers to this tag, I recommend you watch another VR that I've put on the screen for you to enjoy right now. You can watch that. Oh, she wants to eat my bracelets. Of course you do. Of course you do. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more tarot chats and deck reviews. But for now, thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you next time. Bye! Ow.